The scene is set in a remote Welsh valley. Clive, after an unsuccessful first marriage, has just married again. He's now on a family honeymoon with his new wife, Margaret, and their children by their previous marriages, Clive's son, Roger, and Margaret's daughter, Alison. Roger is troubled because he thinks he may have photographed a ghost from an old legend connected with the house where he's staying. There is also a second photograph of what appears to be a motorcyclist. In the kitchen, the housekeeper, Nancy, bemoans to her son, Gwyn, the injustice which prevented her from marrying Bertram, a former owner of the house. She accuses Margaret of having set fire to Bertram's stables out of jealousy. Hugh, the gardener, is full of foreboding that Gwyn, Alison, and Roger may be reenacting the tragedy of the old legend, and that all three of them are becoming possessed. Alison and Gwyn are already beginning to feel a deep sympathy for each other, and Roger is becoming very much the odd man out. However, Margaret has told Alison to have nothing more to do with Gwyn. But while she's out on the mountainside, Gwyn intercepts her, and they continue the walk together. Unknown to them, Margaret has borrowed Roger's binoculars.
I wasn't laughing at you.
At Aberth, they want me to go on.
On what?
With school.
I can see in about 30 years. You'll be Professor Welsh.
Not me. I've got to get out of this place. There's nothing here but sheep.
But I thought it meant a lot to you.
It does. But you can't eat a feeling.
What will you do?
At the moment, the likely chance is that I'll be behind the counter at the co-op in a couple of months.
No!
Oh, yes.
But why?
My mam thinks it's a good idea.
But she must have worked to see you through school. I mean, why throw it away?
Oh, my mam's ambitious. But her horizon's about 3 inches high. As long as I leave the house in a suit every morning, that's mam happy. All the other lads in the street wear overalls.
Oh, the stupid woman.
Come on. Let's climb this metamorphic Welsh mountain. Head for that rock there, straight in front.
Why, what is it?
The Ravenstone. You'll see.
Gosh! How super!
Never been before?
Never.
Not bad, is it?
How does the grass manage to grow?
It's the sheep are the problem. Mostyn Lewis Jones breeds them with short left legs, and Gareth Pugh with short right legs. There's the boundary fence, see? Right down the mountain. Mostyn sheep eat from right to left, and Gareth's from left to right across the slope. When they reach the fence, they have to walk backwards and start again.
Isn't it cruel to the sheep
Why?
when they're on level ground?
No. They have special stilts for the short legs called weathergo nimbles. It's an old Welsh craft. They used to carve them in the long winter evenings, but now they're mostly made of fiberglass.
Gosh.
Oh, there's a lot more to farming than some people think.
What's the matter?
It's an old Welsh custom called soaking the Saxon.
What? Oh! Oh, and I believed you! Oh, when? Don't you dare say that! I never forgive you! Stilts! Oh.
Don't worry, I don't go blubbing.
Oh, if it had been anybody else, I'd have wanted to die. I really did believe you. You won't tell?
No, we should spoil it. Come here, you strange girl. Suppose, just suppose, a long time back, someone, somehow, did something in this valley. And suppose he found some way to control some power or force. And he used it to make a woman out of flowers. And suppose it got out of hand, went wrong. I don't know. I can't explain. I can't explain. I once saw a nettle growing in an old garage in Aber. A pale little thing it was. It had split the concrete floor. I don't know. The force was in the plates. It's in us now. Isn't it? Isn't that where the pattern's gone?
It's going to be hard to see each other.
This is more important than your ma'am. Where can we meet?
Stables. She never goes near the place.
What time?
About 4. She's usually resting in the afternoons. I have to tell Roger. I mean, we're all in it, aren't we?
I suppose so. You'd better tell him. Red, black and green, is it? I wonder who's the earth.
Sorry?
Red, black and green. Try changing the plug on your record player sometime.
It's that old clockwork thing.
Well, at home then.
It's a portable.
A portable? Really? Pity you hadn't brought it.
Why?
I'd like to have borrowed it for a couple of hours. Come on. Home again, jiggity jig. Come on.
I can understand the way she feels. Always alone. No wonder she's cruel.
Did you find out anything about your father's cousin? The one that owned the house? You said he was killed.
You mean Bertram?
Who?
He's called Bertram. Why?
Holy cow!
Is it to do with this? There's a sort of mystery about him. I've noticed whenever he's mentioned, Mummy goes all tragic.
Does she? Oh, does she? Hey, did she know who she was getting for a housekeeper?
Well, she leaves all that sort of thing to my stepfather.
I bet she won't the next time.
You know, we really should tell Roger. He's all right, really. It's only his way. And if he's dreadful about it afterwards, whenever he's rude, he's had a pretty rough time. His mother walked out, you know, and Mummy says it was in all the papers. Mummy calls her the Birmingham Belle. Oh, well, never in front of Roger, of course. Well, at least not on purpose. He was very fond of his mother.
Was he? By, I wish mine had flit. But she'll not wreck my chances. Shall I tell you? If I go behind that counter, there's night school. And that's not all. I've been planning. If I go behind that counter, there's nobody to keep me there. I've been saving up, see, and I bought this set of records. And if I go behind that counter, I'll buy myself a record player. I can tell you. I couldn't tell anybody else. But I can tell you. These records, they teach you to speak properly. That's what matters. That and night school.
No!
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with the way you speak. Except when you're putting it on purpose to annoy people. It doesn't matter.
But I'm a taff, aren't I?
It doesn't matter. I like it. It's you and not 10,000 other people.
It doesn't matter. As long as you haven't got it. Come on, cheer up. I don't know why you're looking so miserable anyway.
I'm happy.
Sorry, Margaret. Just coming, sweetie.
I want you to do something. Wait for me up by the stables.
When, now?
Yes. I'll have to be quick, but please wait. And Gwyn,
What?
don't let her. The school.